everybody, welcome to Red's Random Corner. Red here. Today I thought we would do kitty gummies treats. Kitty gummy treats. It's like a tongue twister you don't need. I make them for my grandson all the time, and I thought I would show you guys how to do that today. They're cheap, they're less ingredients, they don't carry, you know, a lot of the carbonable waxes or whatever that are in some of the ones that are at the store. So we'll get started, and I will meet you back at the ingredients. Okay, so I had to change my camera around. I have a quite small kitchen. So I thought I would kind of pan around and show you a couple of the things that we have going on. We have a double broiler. Stay still, don't run away. I have a new phone, and it's heavier than it's used to, so now it's freaking out. A double broiler. Right. Okay, my camera's on the other side. See, I'm learning all new. Here we go. Check that out. Boop, double broiler right there. We have a quarter. I'm sorry, not even at all. We have 1 1/3 cup of water right there. 1 whisk. We have a 1/2 cup of water separately for the 3 packages of unflavored gelatin right there. And then we have our 3 packs of flavored gelatin. We have our strawberry, which is what is being highlighted today. Oh, and our little tool under here, which if you have children, all of us have one. Not children, one of these tools. If you have children, all of us have a dispenser, a medicine dispenser, a syringe. That's all that is. So this is what we're going to be using today. Isn't that nifty? My nifty little skewer. Okay, I'll meet you around. Oh, I almost forgot about the molds, right? Okay, so tiny little kitchen. And I'm gonna pan around here. There's Max. Say hi, Max. Say hi, Maximilian. And there's our molds. I got the molds at Amazon. You know me. If you know me, you know I love my Amazon. Okay, because I hate stores. Alright, Max, you just hang out, dude, right? By all means, don't go anywhere. Okay, coming in, people. Alrighty, so we have our molds. And my little table, my little craft table. Here are the molds that I got off Amazon. I have 4 of these. We've got, where's the camera? So we've got a penguin, a monkey, a lion, a frog, and a bear. And then on these, we have gummy worms. Worms. Guess they're just worms right now, right? Octopus, dolphins, starfish, and Bruce's. We got some sharks. Fish are friends, not food, and we're going to eat him today. Okay. So, what you need to start with, can you see all of that? I don't even know. Me and my camera. Hold on, guys. I gotta come around. Small kitchen. I'm trying to work this out. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's where I'll keep you. Okay. So, double broiler. Water. Bowl. Simple, right? Turn your oven on. Your oven. Don't turn your oven on, people. That will never help. Turn your stove on and put your 1 1/4 cup of water or juice. You can use juice. I just ran out of juice. Juice helps pack a little more flavor into your flavor, right? So that's all that does. Just add a little bit more flavor, but you can use water or juice or Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's an option. So what you need to do is you need to activate your unflavored gelatin. Just give that a good stir. Break up all those molecules and get them all moist. And you want to let this sit for a few minutes to incorporate. Okay. Now while that's doing that, I'll show you this. Here's our nifty tool that we are going to use in today's tutorial about gummies. You know, it's high tech, right? High techy. So we got that. Our flavor we chose today is strawberry. Now I do 9, 3, 6, 9, 3 3-ounce boxes. Okay, of gelatin per 1 1/3 cup of water. And that nets me, you know, 1,000,000 gummies. So obviously if you don't have as many molds as I do, you can alter your recipe as needed, right? So I have my water's warming up, and I've got my unflavored gelatin activating. And you don't necessarily have to activate the gelatin in these, because there's more things added. There's sugars and whatnots. Technical term be the whatnots. Yeah, whatnots. We'll just call them whatnots. So I'm going with that as it's just a technicality, right? You just got to activate your gelatin. I saw it on YouTube, and I was like, that's a good idea. What I do know about gelatin is that it's got a very low heat melt rate, right? Which is why I use a double broiler. You don't need a lot of heat to get your gelatin nice and liquid, malleable. If you see your gelatin turning white, if it starts to foam and it's white, you've already broke your gelatin down at a molecular level, and it's all hard and crusty. It just doesn't taste right. And who wants that? Who wants that? You know, you want a good gummy that's got good chewy consistency. Let me get his others. You got my refill. Reuse my packages here. Now see here you have his other gummies. There's a gummy worm. And these are pineapple. Stretch. And see how easily that breaks? It should have a little bit more stretch to it. I used 4 packets of gelatin in here, and you can, if you were able to feel them, they're on the harder side. So I'm only using 3 today, and they will be on the softer side. Look, there's a little lion. Is he not the cutest thing ever? So, another batch will fill this bin completely, and whenever he asks for his mimis, there they are. We toss them in his little cup, and off he goes for the day. So now that you've allowed your gelatin to sit and do its thing, we're going to plop it down into your water and use your whisk, being very careful not to spill your double broiler. Don't want to dump it on you or your floor. This is a very sticky mess that does not, it's like egg, it just kind of wipes around. So you really don't want to dump it on the floor. Okay. Give that a little bit of a stir. Kind of start emulsifying that. And then you just add your Jell-O. And you just add it 1 packet at a time. I try not to dump it on my whisk, because then it just sticks to your whisk, and then you've got crystallized bits everywhere. I already smell the strawberry. It sure is pungent. So I like doing this instead of buying the ones at the store. Number one, I net more. I get so many more for my, you know, $1.50 or whatever it was, my $3 of gelatin that is costing me to make 1,000,000 gummies that don't have the added carnauba waxes in them, or all of the stuff. Yeah, the gelatin's got some, let's see, Jell-O itself says sugar, gelatin, adipic acid for tartness. So they added some sort of weird adipic acid, whatever. Contains less than 2% of artificial flavors. The sodium phosphate and sodium citrate controls acidity. Okay, so right, we add acid and then we have to control it. So, and fumaric acid for tartness as well. Okay, so first we add, and that was too much apparently, so then we gotta add some sodium citrate to control it, and that controlled it too much, so then let's add some fumaric acid for tartness again, and then red 40. So nowhere in here says strawberry. Just want to point that one out. So in the scheme of things, the things that we put in our body, probably not the best. I make them for my grandson. Can you give me pause to think? Okay, he doesn't eat fast food. That's the one thing we have made sure of in his life, is that boy has never had fast food. So here's hoping that trend stays. So let's see. Okay, so we've got our gummies. What I want to tell you while we're doing this. You don't necessarily have to stir the whole time. I do, because it makes me feel better, I guess, you know, constant motion. When you set up your gummies, what I do is I will fill all of these molds and I will let them set up for 5 minutes, and then I will stick them in the refrigerator for a good 30 minutes for them to continue to set up, and that's about it. You know, 5 minutes on the table, 30 minutes in the fridge, and then you can pop them right out of the mold, and it's just as easy to boop, pop it right out of the mold, and that allowed, and it just comes right out. Max, quit barking, growling, whoever you're talking to, knock it off. So 5 minutes, 30 minutes in the fridge, pop them out, wash up your molds, you're good to go. It's just that simple. So I really hope that everybody is having a good day. How's your week going? You know, it is Wednesday. Hump day. Wednesday. And last night, my husband bowls. My husband is a huge bowler. Has been in the bowling family. His grandparents bowled. His mother bowled. So yeah, they bowl, right? I don't bowl. I tore my shoulder. Had to go have surgery. So that's out for me. I don't get to bowl. So I get to go watch him bowl. And I DP. I got myself a little. Hey, go grab that. Let me show you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I put it away. Like I put it away. Okay. So there he is. Is he not cute or what? Let's peel back the paper. So there he is. Ride of my life. I got this clearanced. I think they may still have it. I'm not sure. In the clearance section, $10. Isn't he adorable? And I take this bowling. Well, my husband bowls. And I just sit and work on this while he does his bowling. And it's coming along. It's coming along. He's adorable. I've gotten a few husbands to come up and go, okay, what is it that you're working on? A couple of them just walk up and go, that looks great. You're doing a great job. Like they know what it is, you know. And they might. You know, they do have women too in their lives, I'm sure. And some, you know, or men, whatever. I'm not making any determinations on that. I'm just saying these are like manly men who throw balls down lanes, and yeah, they think they like to just talk to girls like they know what's going on, but they don't really. So anyway, I babble. I work on that, and that's what we did last night. Was he bowls one league, but they bowl twice a week. They're PBR lanes. That means they're the oil markings on the lane. If anybody knows anything about bowling, they are PBR oiled lanes. So it's a little bit of a challenge. It gives the guys a chance to practice their finesse on the lane, and it's quite funny to see. And these men come in with these ball carriers that have like 3, 6, 9, at least 9 balls in them. Some of them have, you know, long carriers. Some of them have like hand trucks kind of carrier. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. The amount of balls that are involved in bowling. And, you know, and I know there's a lot of accessories that come in with anything that you do in your hobby or craft world. But I'm just saying. It's bowling, it's lanes and oil and wood. So how many is there for the variation? A lot, if you ask my husband. So he goes and does that. And it's fun. So Thursday night, Tuesdays and Thursdays are his bowling nights, and he has a blast. So, back to our gelatin. Back to our gummies. Back to what you're here for, right? You're not here to listen to me babble about my husband. Once your gelatin has melted, and I leave it on the double broiler for about 5 minutes or so, allowing it to really melt and emulsify. I'm not trying to stir it too much because obviously it's a whisk and it will add air, and you don't want to add too much air to it. So I do have some air bubbles, but that's okay because they will dissipate in time. But you have to be careful because air bubbles also signify heat, and you don't want to bring it up too hard, too fast, or too hot, because then you'll have to deal with heat. All right, let's get to dealing with filling our gummy molds. You can see, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put my heat. I'm gonna put my pot right here, and then it will be hot, ladies and gentlemen. So you know, don't just go touching a hot metal pot. Mine doesn't have handles, so I have to be savvy with it, right? Okay. Turn off your heat source. See, my gelatin got too hot. So I'm sort of babbling about my husband and bowling. So don't be like me, people. All right. Don't babble. I use my syringe quite simply. I don't even know, that might be off camera. Hold on. Let's move this around here. This one here. I know you can see it. Whoop. And then you just fill it. It's not, I mean, not rocket science, right? It's melt your gelatin, fill your gelatin. Okay, so I'm going to pause this while I fill up my gelatin. And I will see you guys back in a minute. So I've let them sit in the fridge for, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. And as you can see, they're still really, 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 really loose. But you can pop them right out. Boop. And then there you go. You got yourself a little shark. Isn't he adorable? Isn't he adorable? And you just pop them out, nice and easy. Sometimes you have to give them a little bit of the side lip, a little bit of a roll. But once you do that, they just come free. Oh, can you see that? Probably not. Going at it all wrong. So I'm going to continue to pop these out into my bin here. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a like and click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thanks for watching my video. I have a couple more videos down below. If you're interested in watching those, that'd be great. If you have any suggestions or comments or questions, you can leave them down in the comment section below. I'm open to chit chat. I always like to hear what everybody else has to say. We all have different ideas and suggestions to bring to the table to make things better. So I'm not opposed to anything. The one thing you do have to remember though is if your hands are hot, you will start to melt your Jell-O quite easily. Oh, I tore it. So be careful, work fast. If they start to melt, you can always pop them back in the fridge to reseat them. And they will continue to dehydrate, I guess would be the proper term, for the next like 24 hours before they are at 100% the jelly consistency. Because see, right now they're still really, really loose, and they won't be much thicker than that. They won't be much firmer than that, I should say. But another 24 hours or so, and then they'll be at the consistency that they'll stay at for the duration that you'll have them in your refrigerator. These gummies don't last long in my house. This will last about 2 weeks, and then they'll be gone. Maybe not even that long. This is a big batch, so I'm sure my husband will help my grandson eat them. He likes his gummies too. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Again, let me go back to what I was saying. Boop. Please leave me a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Hit that bell so you'll be notified. Bell notification. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when I bring out a new video. And who knows what it'll be about. I'm about crafts, I'm about DIY, I'm about home stuff. So, who knows? I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.